Shadestar curled in his nest of moss and bracken. He could hear his deputy, Pale Bracken, saying goodnight to his mate Rocksnap before going on camp guard duty. Butterfly Shadow was attempting to have a hushed argument with Dawnpaw about staying in the medicine den. He let out a contented purr. Finally, 3 moons after such horrible tragedies had befallen his clan, things seemed normal again. Which is why he was shocked to find himself walking in the starry fields of StarClan. Had he lost a life? No, this didn't feel like that. He looked around, seeing Applestar, much younger than he had been when he died, his long, dark tabby coat flecked with stars. "Hello, old friend," the former leader purred. "I do not think you summoned me here for a friendly chat." Shadestar was getting nervous. According to Tuftpelt, Dawnpaw had gotten a warning from StarClan about something happening. Then she was injured by a badger. What would Applestar tell him? No, I'm afraid not." Applestar's eyes held so much sorrow. "I know how Briarclan has suffered, and I am sorry for it. There is nothing I can do but warn you and guide you. There are older stars than I with much more influence over your fate, my dear friend. These stars are not happy. A cat is not on the path they should be. Until it is corrected, Briarclan will suffer." Shadestar's fur stiffened with fear as Applestar stepped away. As he tried to process the information laid at his feet, a familiar smell wafted over him. He felt a cat press up against him. "Pale Dusk," he breathed. The last time he saw his mate, her lifeless body was carried out of camp to be buried. He felt like his entire world had shattered. Shadestar. Pale Dusk chuckled. "Take your time, my love. We're waiting for you." Pale Dusk faded, and Shadestar could feel himself waking up. A peacemaker is a valuable thing, except when they drifted from their chosen path. Balance must be found, or to the stars your whole plan will be bound. All right, as you would have saw in the little prologue I did, we have our first prophecy, and Shadestar. Oh, poor Shadestar. I have turned mass casualties back on for this. Um, the cat Shadestar needs to be looking for is uh Driftstock. He was regretting becoming he was regretting becoming a mediator in the last episode. So, but here's the thing: we will not switch him until Shadestar has a want related to Driftstock. And until then, bad things will continue to happen to Briarclan until either Driftstock dies or Shadestar figures it out. I am scared. Oh no. Pale Bracken received a present nettles from Lamarstock shock and decided to wear them on their pelt. Spotted Petal misstepped and slipped on a rock, spraining their paw. Nightmare finally feels back to normal. Stoat Freckle thinks they'll have a small litter. Clay Needle's tick bites have healed up. Dawnpaw sits neatly in front of Shadestar as they talk about how well Dawnpaw did in their assessment. They are named Dawnbrook after their insight. Half Kid has a headache. Okay, no mesh casualties this go around. Let's see. Wants to get to know Dust Speckle better, so there will be no uh no reprieve today. Is assigning cats to a hunting patrol? Let's go look at. I am still not used to this new setup. Is daydreaming. Let's make full advantage of our mediator while we have him. We were mediating Jethro and someone else. Yes. Let's see how Rocksnap's doing. Feels a sense of dread. You're not wrong, Rocksnap. And seeing as your mate's the deputy, she's kind of high up on the chopping block. I do not want Pale Bracken to die, game, please. Give me this one thing. Wants to get to know Tuftpelt better. And we send them out on patrol together, so it's... I make a note of that. Sparrowflight, I'm gonna send them out now. Sparrowflight is gonna go on patrol with Tuftpelt. They want to get to know Sparrowpelt wants to get to know Tuftpelt better. Rosemary was gathered. They got along really well. It's in Pale Bracken. Is it just me, or does Pale Bracken's sprite look different? Like, it's just me, or does Pale Bracken's sprite look a bit different? I do not know. We'll send you, and we'll send Rose with them too, since I accidentally added her apprentice. Pale Bracken settled dispute. Pale Bracken has no time for this spat and pulls Patrol to a halt to remind them that they have a star damn job to do, and quarreling like kittens will not be tolerated. The Patrol continues their work, collecting nesting material of newfound vigor. I love her. I love Pale Bracken. She will make a first-class leader if she lives that long. An ambush. Shadestar lives another day. I kind of, at this point, just want him to go to StarClan to be with his mate. It's just a little bit sad. Cats don't talk about Vision's mouth's too full of herbs, yet they didn't bring anything back. You are not taking on a large dog when there's only two of you. Guile, Burr, and Whistleleaf. The patrol looks around for something to disguise their scent while hunting. The patrol finds nothing to disguise their scent, and no prey either. They are not having fun. Renpaw with Bugbear. Tired of hearing about how they don't understand, Bugbear swings around, performing a flawless rendition of the technique. Chest ended, Renpaw lowers their gaze. They'll follow Bugbear's way of doing things then. Bugbear! That is not fair. Ivytail and Bear Glare. Relations with Crouch Clan ever named neutral. Greypaw can go out with Pine Paw and Dust Speckle, and I'll send Hawk Hope on there for good measure. They were going to avoid Two Lakes, Peach Dusk, Nightmare, and Panther Stripe. The patrol talks about it as they hunt. The patrol talks about whether it was a real vision as they hunt. Everyone's getting visions from StarClan. I wonder why. Brackenroach died. Will they reach StarClan even so far away? Brackenroach isn't sure, but as they drift away, they see a familiar starry fur on the other side. They hope to see familiar starry fur on the other side, so Brackenroach never made it home. At this point, I didn't think she was going to make it home. In the quiet of the nursery, in the nest they spent so long preparing, Stoat, Freckle, and Blair welcomed 3 kits. Driftstock has gotten fleas. Pale Bracken saved Half Kit from a big dog, but was badly injured. Game, what did I just say about leave my Pale Bracken alone? Shadestar was seen touching noses with a Shy Clan cat, scandalous. Swamp Flat confessed their feelings to Black Pelt, but they got rejected. Peach Dust confessed their feelings to Guile, and they have become mates. Butterfly Shadow visited the other resident cats. Lightpaw believes they're meant for something greater. Snakepaw has realized the she-cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. And that's just telling us Shadestar was touching noses with a cat from Shy Clan. Alright, Pale Bracken. Broken Bone. The second broken bone in this cat's life is growing fond of Wisteria Kit. Well, maybe if you live, you can have Wisteria Kit as an apprentice. Is eavesdropping on Wisteria Kit? Is Wisteria Kit just a popular person today? It's spending a considerable amount of time grooming. It's checking up on the warriors. It's chattering at the birds in the trees above. Wants to get to know Peach Dust better. Has fleas. For Zero Moons. Is infectious. Lightning Stripe is sparring with some clanmates. Guile is also smarting with some clanmates. Is growing fond of Light Kit. Wait, do we have two Light Kits now? We have Light Pawn and Light Kit? Because one of those has got to change. We have Yellow Kit. Have we had another Light Kit this whole time? Orange Kit. He looks just like Flametooth. I'm gonna say Stoat Freckle got a little nostalgic and called this Flame Kit. Blair has no idea. Stoat Freckle named this kid after his ex, but it's staying that way. Salt Kit and Weevil Kit. And Light Kit, your name's gotta change. We can't have two of the same, so close in age. Haven, Heather. You kind of have, yeah, Heather. Heather Kit. What are you up to, Brave Glare? Hmm. Let's see, do you have anyone you're interested in? Anyone in your own? Chauver one, no mates. Dust Speck, Sparrowflight, Black Pelt. No. What about Ivy Tail? I'm just going through and seeing who could possibly have interest in each other. Um, Hawk Hope is a maybe. They're at least compatible. It's a bit cross of Light Kit, now Heather Kit. I really like Hawk Hope. Why don't we just see everyone? So I'm really interested in this whole multiple mates thing that was released with this latest update. Check through. You just don't get along with anyone, do you? You have a crush on Pale Bracken. That is interesting. Swamp Fleck will be the last one we look at. These cats are just a hot mess. Then there's poor Donbrook, who's still injured with a broken bone. Alright, let's go back to doing what we were doing, and we'll go on patrol. Shadestar will go on a border patrol. He somehow improved relationships with Flint Clan. I am not shocked. He is magic. We'll send Tough Pelt and Lamar Shock. Butterfly Shadow leads a patrol out to explore Briarclan's territory and bring back any herbs they can spot. Their whiskers want to twitch with every raindrop that hits them, but the clan doesn't have the luxury to sit inside away from the weather. The Butterfly Shadow knows the conditions are miserable, but their group is even more insufferable. Not only do they have to put up with cats for the entire afternoon, there's also nothing to show for it. For some reason, there. Sorry for that. For some reason, I thought I could set my water bottle on the floor, but no, there was a desk in the way. I never claimed to be smart. I can be quite oblivious. Even black pelts having visions of probably pure destruction heading their way. Let's send the gray cats out on patrol together. Let's see what happens. One, and they appear to be injured. Bramble Clash has joined the clan. Peach Dust, Guile. We'll do Bugbear and Renpaw. Everybody has a nice practice session, and their coordination and trust in their clanmates goes stronger. Burr, Snakepaw, Graypaw, and Rose. A hare. They narrowly missed the hare, probably because they took out 2 children with them. Dust speck, speckle, brave glare, panther stripe, and rainbow pelt. Feels like every creature in the mountains is out enjoying the weather and fattening up. The cats have what feels like a perfect day, sun and heat and pay dripping from every moment. It feels almost like nothing bad could ever happen. We're not inviting trouble. I'm sorry for the cats who just got stuck on patrol with Blair. Blair's the leader of the patrol, and they are very selfish, so they would leave that cat to just die. Alright, no more death. 6 months without any bad death and destruction. Spotted Petal can walk and move without pain. Their sprain must have healed. Black Petal is feeling much better. Their bruises have gone. Jethro is healed from their claw wound. Swamp Fleck disappears for the few days and returns with a yellow bow collar around their neck. Renpaw got heat exhaustion. Snakepaw's bruises have healed. Snakepaw misstepped and slipped from a rock and landed on their feet nimbly. Their clanmates commenting on their show of dexterity. Where is our leader? Cat list. Is busy planning out priorities for today. Wants to get to know Juniper Fox better. Let's go to Driftstock. Is proud of how well they're doing as mediator. Jethro and Blair. Well, hopefully we can have a mediator's apprentice before we have to do anything bad. He has once again improved relationships with Flint Clan. Graypaw. Thyme and Marigold are gathered on this patrol. Guile, Peach Dusk, and you get Blair because it's the worst draw. The cats find enough rubble to barricade the opening to the set, but the areas are pretty bare. Before they know it, they're tired, thirsty, and returning with nothing to show for it. I swear, every patrol Blair goes on, it's awful. Do Moonrise and Rock Snap. Of course, the Lamar shot gets a better results going out on his own and getting the herbs than taking anyone with him. So you think more paws would let you get more herbs? Nope. Let's send Dust Speckle and Pine Paw with Whistle Leaf. Of course, Whistle Leaf gets a Torn Proud. I'm like, oh, they can take a small dog. I love Swamp Flex Collar, though. Your clanmates come running at their yowls, and Swamp Fleck is soon freed. Shaken but unharmed, the patrol settles down as everyone comforts each other. The dangers of living in a mountain. And Snakepaw. Snakepaw's mediating. That's interesting. Ivy Tail and Brave Glare died. I thought 4 cats could take that. Butterfly. And they were siblings too. Their last sibling standing is Juniper Fox. Ivy Tail was so pretty though. I honestly thought they could take that. Let's send Nightmare, Rainbow Pelt, and Panther Stripe out. I'm not playing that game again. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. Is there gonna be death? Is there gonna be death? Briarclan is no deputy! Pale Bracken died from a broken bone. God damn it, game! The one thing I lost! Let Pale Bracken be happy! Driftstock had finally gotten rid of all of his fleas. Driftstock pulls Spiderpetal's head, asking about their crush on a fellow claymate. Pale Bracken died from a broken bone! I hate that. The one thing I ask from this game, let Pale Bracken live and be leader and be happy. Dustspeckle confessed their feelings to Moonrise, but got rejected. Whistleaf's pelt has recovered from being so torn. Top's pelt was pushing through some dense shrubs and felt branches tear painfully at their pelt. Shadestar has been following the progress of Lightpaw for moons, and they feel like it's finally time for them to have a warrior name. They're granted the name Lightshard in honor of their gentleness. Rocksnap can hardly believe how quickly time has passed since Greypaw was a kit. Still feels like yesterday. The Rocksnap throws their head back and tries to cheer the loudest as Greypaw is named Greypelt, honoring their intelligence. Oh, Greypaw was. They were Pale Bracken and Lights and Rocksnaps, so their parent died. Lamar Shock misstepped and slipped from a rock, but landed on their feet nimbly. Yellowpaw touches noses with guile. I hope that they'll. Halfpaw is another apprentice is given to Jethro. Peach Dust got Wisteria Paw. Fleetpaw touches noses with Burr, wondering if this is truly the right path for them. Let's go. Active imagination and nervous. So much grief has taken its toll on the clan. Stoatfreckle and Salt Kid are particularly shaken by it. The past moon, Ivytail, Braveglare, and Pale Bracken have taken their place in StarClan. Briarclan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss where they have been in their lives. Moments of their lives are shared in the stories in the circle of mourners, as those that were closest to them take them to their final resting place. Rocksnap can't believe that the stiff body before them was once their love, Pale Bracken. At any moment they expect Pale Bracken to open their eyes and laugh, but it never happens. The world seems so much darker now. Nobody can comfort Rocksnap during the vigil. They're absolutely inconsolable, convinced they'll never feel normal again without Pale Bracken by their side. Burr was seen arguing and borderline fighting with a cat from Flint Clan. Heatherpaw has reached the age of 6 moons, has been made a mediator of Lightshard. Oh, no. Lightshard was literally just made a warrior this moon. You are not going to Lightshard. Come here. Lightshard has been a warrior for 4 seconds. Who has yet to have an apprentice? Sparrowflight. You are not going to get an apprentice to someone who has been a warrior for less than 4 seconds. Let's see, who could we... Honestly? 99 moons. Expert, and you're mentoring Halfpaw, and you've mentored Greypelt. Honestly, I'm gonna appoint Jethro reported a claimant for breaking the warrior code. I'm going to make Jethro deputy. She's earned it. And I think Shadestar wanted to exile her like moons and moons ago. Let's check everyone. Let's check on Shadestar. Is thinking about what to say to Gathering. Oh, Shadestar, for fuck's sake. Figure out that you need what you need to do with Driftstock. Because I really want this to end. Oh, Driftstock. Flame Kit, Salt Kit, and Weevil Kit. I could have swore Pale Bracken and Rocksnap had kits. Or are they already apprentices? I just went through the apprentices, didn't I? Rocksnap, come here, please. Pale Bracken did. Grief-stricken. I don't blame you. Kits. Yeah. Oh, when were they made of... Oh, yeah. It was... I am not doing okay today. My brain is not in my body. It is somewhere off in space. Also, I think having a cat named Jethro Star, silly as joined your clan, would be fucking hilarious. That's probably about 90% of the reason I named Jethro Deputy is to have a cat named Jethro Star. Guile, Peach Dusk, and Wisteria Paw. Peach Dusk missed the head of his Star Clan last night. Guile takes Peach Dusk aside, giving them full benefits of Guile's seniority and experience as they discuss Peach Dusk's vision. Take Lamar Shock and Tuft Pelt. Lugwort, Puppy, and Burdock were gathered. Lightning Stripe, Burr, and Fleetpaw. We're sending the Ginger Cats out together. What could go wrong? Nobody steps up to teach. Well, we did send all the Ginger Cats out together. We'll send all the Gray Cats. Well, now Heaverpaw's going because I reassigned her to Sparrow Flight. Because we are not having someone who was just made a warrior mentor an apprentice. Send Rose and Snakepaw out for good measure. Panther. Okay, no one died. Wisteria Leaf. Whistle Leaf. Why do I want to call you Wisteria Leaf? Light Shard, and we'll send Spotted Petal. Your patrol has a disagreement. They let the Spotted Petal settle the dispute. Spotted Petal manages to skillfully smooth over any disagreement. I love you, Spotted Petal. Now that I've said that, you're probably going to die this next rollover. Relationships with Crouch Clan have worsened. Let's do some randoms. Nobody steps to teach. Well, it was Blair's idea. I'm not shocked. They discovered the cooling body of a kitty pet. It seems that they attempted to run after their two legs, but was run over by another monster. Bugbear silently sends a prayer for the kitty pet and can't help but curse the two legs who abandons to a cat. Wasn't Bugbear originally a kitty pet, or was he from another clan? Formerly a loner. Okay, fair enough. You're also not who I wanted to exactly look at. Spotted Petal. Your relationships. Hope. Hawk, Hope, and Renpaw. And you were mates with Apple Patch. It's been a while. I wonder if you're ready to move on, honestly. It's been a while. Nightmare? Uh, honestly, let's see where this gets us. I'm just interested. I'm throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. And I may go another 2 moons instead of 1. Jethro Star has now become leader of the clan. They vow that they will protect the clan even at the cost of their own 9 lives. Funniest name, Jethro Star. I swear, I made Jethro deputy, not expecting Jethro to survive. Jethro calls a clan meeting and declares Renpaw to be a warrior. They are now called Renburn for their dedication. I may have to change that because that's a weird mouthful. Jethro Star has been following the progress of Snakepaw for moons. Snake Dawn. Pine Spot. Shadestar's body just couldn't continue forward. They've lost all their. I shouldn't be laughing. Jethro Star. It's really where we're headed with this game. I was not expecting Jethro to actually be the leader of Briarclan because Shadestar is still not ancient. I've seen cats get much older than he is. Shadestar's body lays in the clearing. Spotted Petal nestles up beside them, wishing only to feel the warmth of their parents' presence. One day the clan will have kittens who never knew Shadestar in their life. Aw, Spotted Petal vows to ensure Shadestar's memory will live through them. The past moon, Shadestar has taken their place in Star Clan. Briarclan mourns their loss. Alright. Tuft Pelt has recovered from a torn pelt. We've had Brambleclash? Tuft Pelt went missing for a few days. Who the fuck is Brambleclash? Oh yeah, that's that loner that was picked up. So now what was true for our leader is now true for Jethro Star. Weevil Kit. That's not who I wanted to click on. Renburn, there you go. Renflood, Renflower, Ren Dusk, Ren Fade, Ren Smoke, Ren Much, Ren Pelt, Ren More, Ren Smoke, Ren Fade, Ren Break, Ren Lightning, Ren Cloud, Ren Dawn, Ren Ear, Ren Daze, Ren Shard, Scratch, Smoke, Claw, Flame, Trail, Thorn, Breeze, More, Smoke. I'm gonna close my eyes, press the randomizer 5 times, and see what happens. Ren Whisker, your name is Ren Whisker. Because why not? If Jethro Star, I swear, if you do not, is questioning their ability to lead, I wonder why I made you deputy as a fucking joke. I did not expect you to live. I need a second. All right, I'm back. I've composed myself. Let's read Jethro Star's 9 Lives ceremony. Jethro leaves to speak with StarClan. They close their eyes and are immediately surrounded by their loved ones, friends, and clanmates who have passed on. Stars shine throughout their pelts, and their eyes are warm as they greet their new leader. Brave Blair approaches, dipping their head in greeting to Jethro as they muse something about not being afraid to look beyond traditions before touching their muzzle to Jethro's head. A cooling energy begins to fizz through their body. This life is for curiosity, the starry cat tells them. Pale Dust strides forward, an energy in their steps that wasn't present in their last moments. They give a life for humility. Plum Fang walks up to Jethro, offering a life for acceptance. They smile and state that the clan will do well under Jethro's leadership. Jethro suppresses shivers of excitement as Ivy Tail pats up, a small smile on their face. The StarClan cat delicately touches their nose to Jethro's head, murmuring that this life is for honesty. They expect Jethro to use it well. A young cat emerges from the starry ranks to give it life. Starlight reflects in their youthful eyes. Talonpaw stretches up to give a life for humor. Shadowpaw pats up to the new leader, softly touching their nose to Jethro's head. They give a life for duty. Pale Bracken dips their head in greeting. Energy surges through Jethro's pelt. They receive a life for sympathy. They reassure Jethro that they are almost done. Alcina strides forward, an energy that wasn't present in their last moments. They give a life for empathy. Finally, Shadestar steps forward. There is pride in their gaze as they stare into Jethro's eyes. They give a life for knowing when to fight and when to choose peace. This Shadestar hails Jethro by their new name, Jethro Star, telling them that their old life is no more and they are granted guardianship of Briarclan and are told to use their powers wisely. Their new power wisely. This group of starry cats yells Jethro's name is support. Jethro Star wakes up, feeling a new strength within their body, and they know they're ready to lead the clan. Alright, let's pick a deputy. I'm not gonna choose a joke deputy this time. That obviously went so well for me last time. Honestly, you mentored Flametooth and Sparrowflight. You're strange, very clever, you're proficient. Although you do have lasting grief, but you have proven yourself to this clan over and over. So Moonrise is now our deputy. Do not make me regret that, Moonrise. Do not make me regret that. Cannot mean to click that. You do not have any family except for Butterfly Shadow. Alright. We'll send Jethro Star out with Half Paw. Sent of a red fox. It's driven from its kill. Hot. Hey! They did well. Tuft Pelt, Lamar Shock, and Butterfly Shadow. It starts pouring rain. Stoat Freckle, you'll deal with your wife, husband, whatever the hell Blair is. I forget their gender. Dandelion was gathered. You are the only one in this entire clan who can stand Blair. You realize that, Stoat Freckle. That cat has no taste at all. Let's send all the gray cats out together, because that's been going so well. Well, Heatherpaw too, since I apprenticed her to a gray cat. The patrol rallies almost instantly and manages to corner and catch the rabbit. Yeah, there's 5 of you. I would expect that. Swamp Fleck, Rainbow Pelt, and Panther Stripe. Nightmare, Bramble Clash, Cleather and Mediating Proficient. Dawnbrook is gorgeous, actually. And Pine Spot. Good job, Dawnbrook. I did not mean to send Juniper Fox out alone. Spotted Petal and Whistleleaf. They have a nice practice session. Yellowpaw and Guile and Peach Dusk. And Wisteria Paw. Soft Paw, Grey Pelt, Fleet Paw, and Burr. Do we have any? Yeah, we have got Moonrise. I was about to say, do we have any clan founders left? Ren Whisker and Snake Dawn and Light Shard. My God, I meant to click proceed. Oh, okay. This cannot get any stranger. Sparrowflight slipped on some rocks and twisted their paws. Tuft Pelt's small cut is no longer bothering them. Dawnbrook went missing for a few days. Gray Pelt's gotten a stomach ache. Lamar Shock's got a running nose. Yellowpaw has gotten white cough. Leon has gotten white cough. Fleetpaw's gotten a stomach ache. Salt Kid is with them on the scrapes. Silly Owls with pain, begging Butterfly Shadow for any relief. The damage to their head must have been severe to cause painful headaches. Severe headache, head damage. I don't think this cat's gonna live. Let's go see if Jethro Star has woke up on the wrong side of the nest. Is worried about Flame Kit. Anything wrong with Flame Kit? Nope, not even a permanent condition. Not even the sniffles. Okay. Muhar, how old are you? You're like 137 moons, 150 moons. See what I mean when these cats are just like, you've been living for forever. And yet, Shadestar could not live long enough to not have Jethro Star as a legitimate option for medicine cat. Really? They gathered plantain. Apparently I'm incompetent with adding cats. Horsetail and Mallow were gathered on this patrol. Rainbow Pelt and Panther Stripe and Dust Speckle. Peach Dusk, Guile, and Peach Dusk. Where's Wisteria Paw? There's Wisteria Paw. Light Shard, Grey Pelt, Soft Paw. They are not dying. That's all I can say. And for yes, they beat the rogues. I was like, I'm sure they can take it, but I was sure last time that they could take it, and they couldn't. Moonrise got shivering. Okay. All right, I think that's the end of this episode, guys. See you guys next time.